Hello AP World History students. This is a work explanation video for the week of Monday, November 2nd through Friday, November 6th. This week we are going to be discussing the Mongol Empire, aka the Yuan Dynasty. In our color days, we are going to be having a lecture about the Mongols, and you will be completing the graphic organizers in your packet to go along with that lecture. You will also have the chance to use the AMSCO textbook if you need digital resources, or we also have a hard copy of the textbook. So those will be pretty essential in getting those organizers filled out. If we do not finish that in class, then you will be finishing that in your asynchronous days. Additionally, on your asynchronous days, you will be listening to a 15-minute podcast about the Mongols and then completing Cornell notes on them. If you actually go into your packet, you will see the impact of the Mongols graphic organizer discusses East Asia, Russia, and the Middle East. And again, it kind of brings up those same political, economic, cultural, and social issues that were brought up by the Mongols. Then additionally, we'll be discussing continuities. So things that remain the same during the Mongol Empire. We'll be discussing influences on trade, communication, and then just the overall significance of the Mongols. Additionally, some key players include Kublai Khan, Hulagu, Batu, and Genghis Khan. If you scroll to the very end of your packet and way past the document analysis, you're going to see your Cornell notes. And it's already filled out partially for you. The topic is the Mongols podcast. Please put in the date you are completing this Cornell notes. Our lesson objectives would be to listen to the podcast and answer, who were the Mongols? What were the lasting effects of their civilization? And how did the Mongols influence the networks of trade during this time period? These are things that you should be thinking about before listening to the podcast, during and after listening. If you are uncertain of completing Cornell notes, you take general ideas and thoughts down, facts and information in this box over here. If you have questions, connections, comments, silly thoughts, whatever, you put them in this box over here. When you are finished listening to the podcast, you complete the summary or main takeaways. This will be 1 to 3 sentences maximum, summarizing the overall ideas. So if somebody wanted you to explain the Mongols in a minute or less, what would you do to summarize? Pardon. So that is your asynchronous work. For our color day, you guys will be referencing the Mongols color day activity and materials. I do have the textbook PDF uploaded, as well as the Google Slides from the lecture. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out. And I just realized I forgot to mention, our Friday activity will be a web quest. So make sure you have a good working internet connection for Friday's virtual class. By Sunday, November 8th, you should have the podcast and Cornell notes done. You should have the lectures / graphic organizers done. And then the journal web quest should be submitted by Sunday by 9 p.m. So these 3 things should be all completed for this week in AP World History. Again, reach out if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you.